Introducing Chris Malone, leading business advisor and best-selling author of The Human Brand: How We Relate to People, Products, and Companies. As a sales and marketing leader, Chris Malone has risen through the ranks of some of the world's most successful enterprises, eventually becoming Chief Marketing Officer for 2 Fortune 500 companies. CEOs and senior executives of market-leading companies now turn to him for guidance on achieving sustained growth and performance. Chris Malone provides powerful insights into building relationships that matter. The Human Brand is a must-read for those who want a truly evolved understanding of how to earn loyalty and create lasting relationships with customers.
In December of 1982, Mary Lou Dinallo worked as a frame attendant for New Jersey Bell in their central switching office in Rochelle Park, New Jersey. The tools of her trade were a soldering iron and a telephone handset, and the wages weren't very good and it wasn't glamorous work, but it offered benefits and it offered a pension, which was important to her because Mary Lou was a single mother, struggling to support a teenage son and daughter. And as the holidays approached, her thoughts turned to Christmas morning and wanting that to be a special occasion for her kids and trying to find a way to make it a little bit more special for them. And so she decided to volunteer to work some overtime hours in the training facility in the Hackensack office. The first night, smooth sailing, no problem. Made it to her car, made it home, felt great about the fact that she earned a little extra money and was starting to feel a little bit more excited about working this overtime shift and all the things that she could accomplish if she just put in a few more shifts. However, on the second night, it was entirely different. As she entered the alley, she noticed at the other end were 2 men standing in the shadows. This made her a little nervous, but she decided to keep her head down and avoid eye contact and simply get to her car as quickly as she could. About halfway down the alley, she noticed that 2 men had entered it and were walking directly toward her rather quickly. And for reasons that she could not explain, she felt certain that they were about to attack her. Her plan to avoid eye contact went right out the window. Her eyes instinctively became focused on their faces, trying to make out their expression and their shape. And we are told this story in vivid detail every Christmas. In fact, I think the details have gotten a little bit more vivid every year. But what is it about this story that we can all relate to? Whether it's something that's happened to us or someone that we care about, what is it about our psychology that allows us to instantly navigate without even thinking through threatening situations like this that we come upon? Well, it turns out that the answer is actually rooted deep in our past.
Chris Malone explains why warmth and competence are at the heart of every lasting relationship, not just between people, but between companies, their customers, and their employees.
What is it about this that reacted so strongly? It was a genuine, honest act of warmth. And as it turns out, we are heavily programmed to be much more responsive to genuine acts of warmth than competence. Despite that so much of our work focuses on building people's competencies, it was warmth that was much more predictive in the survival of humans. And this was a genuine indication of that. And it turns out the way we're wired, because our brains move so quickly, we draw all kinds of other conclusions about people when we see them behave in this way. Not only people say that Susan Fortier was a terrific person, it's great that she did this. People assume the same was true of Panera, the company, as an organization. And they assume that we support and encourage that kind of behavior. And so it had a tremendous impact on the behavior of people around the world.
Chris Malone has a unique talent for uncovering insights that challenge conventional wisdom and reveal new growth opportunities. Hear for yourself how audiences across the country are being enlightened, entertained, and inspired by these remarkable insights and stories. Make Chris Malone part of your next event.